For signing naturally, vocabulary lists from lessons 7-9 and 7-11, we are going to learn how to sign past years and future or upcoming years. And the way that we do this is using numerical incorporation, which you've seen before. So instead of signing, for example, 2 days, you just put the number right in there. You incorporate the number right into the sign, 2 days. Or what else have we done? 4 years old, instead of signing age 4, like you do for all the other numbers above 9, or most of them, you do age 4, 4 years old. Or like 6 weeks, instead of signing 6 weeks, you just put them together, 6 weeks. So that's numerical incorporation, which we will use for past and future years. So the first sign here is 1 year ago. You might say last year in English. So there are 2 ways to do that. I want to show you each individual sign and how they got put together first. So 1 year ago, literally sign by sign, would be 1 year ago, or in the past, right? So to sign that in ASL using the numerical incorporation like we do, it would be signed, you can do it 2 ways. So it would be year 1 ago is basically what it is. Instead of doing like the whole year, it's just a little movement. So year 1 ago. Or sometimes people sign it this way, just to even be quicker. So last year or a year ago, 1 year ago. Same idea with 2 years ago. So you can either do year 2 ago or 2 years ago. 3 years ago is similar. Year 3 passed, year 3 ago, so 3 years ago. Or 4 years ago, year 4 passed. Or I don't see that one as often. 4 and 5 are just a little awkwarder. Okay, 5 years ago would be year 5 passed, 5 years ago, 4. So that's all in the past. Those are 1 through 5 years ago, past, behind us on the ASL timeline. Future on the ASL timeline is in front of you, if you remember. So if we are going to sign next year, it's the same kind of idea where you just do a little tiny year instead of the whole year, and then you move it out to the forward, out to the future, out in front of you. So next year, 1 year future. 2 years future, same idea, but with a 2. 3 years, 4 years, and 5 years into the future. So 5 years from now, 4 years from now. And then the last sign on this list is since or up until now. This is 2-1 hand shapes with your palms facing you. You want your dominant hand closest, dominant hand closest to your shoulder, and you kind of point back to the past a little bit, and then you come up to now, to the present, like close to you. So since or up until now. There are other English words that we use for this concept. Like I have been teaching ASL for 3 years, right? So for 3 years would be since, because I started back then and here we are today and I'm teaching, right? So I've been teaching ASL for 10 years or whatever. Is also one of the English words that we use for this concept of since or up until now. I have my best friend that I've known since kindergarten. So it's like I'm all the way back in kindergarten up until this moment. I have known that friend. So since or up till now. And that is lessons 7-9 and 7-11 vocabulary from Signing Naturally.